Hi everyone! Today I'm going to share with you this beautiful, clear, glossy, and blushy look. I think this look is suitable for all deeper skin tone like me, or even you have a lighter skin, you want to get the tanner look. This is the look for you guys. I'm starting this makeup with this KEVYN Skin Enhancer in Zero Night. This is a really pigment foundation, so I usually use it as a concealer. So for this, a little goes a long way. I always just pick up a little, form it up with my finger. This is really creamy, hydrating texture, and when you put it on your skin, it blends like a dream. And I pick up some more to put on around my nose area to cover all the discoloration. Another concealer I'm using today is this MERCIER Camouflage. This texture is on the very dry side, but when you put it little by little, it still blends in your skin really nicely. And when you put it on, it actually don't move. So when you cover a small spot, this is the perfect concealer to use. For my scar or blemish, I always use an eyeliner brush to pick up the product and dab it on the area I want it to be. This is giving you a really nice and precise place to put, so you won't put too much product in everywhere. Also putting this concealer underneath my eye to brighten up really dark line. And this concealer is really good coverage, so when you put a little and dab it with your finger, they cover it up nicely and won't move throughout the day. Next, I'm using this flat and dense brush to pick up the concealer again to cover up the discoloration I have on my eyelid. Next, I'm using this Candleglow powder in number 1 and 2. I find number 1 is a little bit too light and too pinky for my skin tone, and number 2 itself is a little bit too dark right now. So I'm gonna mix this two. And the brush I'm pairing today is this Spicychoco fluffy brush. We all know most of the powder give you a really flat and matte look, but this powder actually gives your skin a really nice glow without shining, make your face more defined. When you turn around your face with this powder on, actually catch the light better. So that is the reason to make your face look more 3D. I'm using this 3 product to create a natural and feather brow look. This uemura eyebrow pencil is always my go-to for black brow because when you put it on, it's actually put it really evenly without too much product getting on your skin. So you can take your time, really create the shape you want without looking like a ton of makeup on your brow. Using this gray-black eyeliner to create some feather on my eyebrow. Another color I'm using to create the feather is more the brown color. I usually find when you want to create a bushy eyebrow, it's better if you have 2 shades of different liner. With the 2 shades of the feather, it's actually compromise each other to make each other pop more. The feather will be more obvious in a really natural way. Next palette I'm using is this really underrated palette from Sephora. All the color is really pigment, but on more a transparency side. So when you put it on, you still can see through your skin. So you won't feel like you have heavy makeup on. And most of it is a really nice fleshy tone. Also include 1 coral blush color and a nice light bronzer. First, I'm using that light bronzy shade on my eyelid to make my eye more defined and have a little bit more glow. Next, I'm using this deep matte fleshy tone on my crease. And also bring it in a little bit on my center of my eyelid. For lower eyeline, I'm using the bronzy shade again to just define my eye more. And here we go, another really underrated palette from Sephora. They are really nice highlighter, come with 6 different shades. They are really creamy and high shine. If you are the person always struggle with finding the right highlight color for yourself, you definitely need to get your hands on this one. This is the one that I can mix and match from time to time because my skin tone change. I always can match my skin color with this palette. Using the darkest color of this highlight to even make my center of my eyelid pop more. Also, this way make my crease and the bronze color come together even more. Next, I'm using this 2 shade brightening my inner corner of my eye. Let's begin with our face color. I'm going to mix this 2 shade to put it on my cheek. I always start with the outer corner and bring it more in to give it a little bit contour look. Moving forward, we are going to use this bronzy color to put it on where the sun hit us. It's on the cheek and the forehead. I find this bronzer is a really nice and light color, so whoever have a lighter skin tone, you definitely can go and try it out. Next, I'm using another brush from Spicychoco. This brush is really different from others. The hair is more short and more dense. It's really give you a more color payoff and also give you a really even finish right away. Next, I'm using this 2 SEPHORA fan brush to highlight through my face. Starting with the cheek, look at that highlight. It's super high shine. You actually can put a little by little, but I'm just like packing it up to give my skin a nice pop. Last, I'm going to use the Candleglow powder in number 2 again to just go through my face to make everything come together. This way really does the job to tone down any imperfection you did on your makeup earlier. So this is actually my must-have step. I'm gonna finish up my face with this Morphe setting spray. What the spray does is actually make all the powder we did earlier blend in the skin better, so it won't feel like there's tons of makeup on top of my face. For lash curler, I'm using this from TWEEZERMAN. I find lash curler is so important for our Asian eyes. Give our lashes a nice lift. But in the meantime, I find a lot of people having a hard time to find the right shape, right length for their own eye. Let me know if you want me to do a review on the lash curler, because for myself, I'm assessing with the lash curler. So I have probably 3 or 4 from different brands. So let me know in the comment. For mascara, I'm going to use this nice dark brown color on my lashes. They actually give my lashes a nice length without looking really thick, because I want to keep my makeup light and fresh. For the lips, I'm using the Bobbi Brown Crush lipstick. Their formula is amazing. I didn't use any lip balm to prep my lip today, but when I put it on, it's actually made my lip feel super moisturized and the color is super pigment. I gotta say, this liquid lipstick is still thicker than my usual liquid lipstick, but I really love the hydration. And whenever you make it sit on your lip and let it dry, after you go to eat and the color don't come up fully, they actually have a little stand on your lip for later on. And I'm pairing another lighter shade to just highlight a little in my center of my lips. And here it comes the final look. I'm really enjoying doing the makeup today. All the product I'm putting on today is more on the transparency finish, so it actually makes my skin still my skin. Please let me know how you feel about the look today. See you in the next one.